Hi, my name is Jaden, and welcome to my day in a life video. The first thing I always do in the morning is I come over here to my light switch and turn it on. Next thing I do, open my window to let the nice sunlight in. It's a pretty day outside, huh? And of course, I had to spread my bed. Now that that's taken care of, I would say the next thing that I would do is to usually wash my face, but first, let me pick out outfits. Here's my closet. I would say, depending on the weather, you should definitely try to pick some clothes that would be comfortable, but also some clothes that you would feel nice in. I had to get the cargo pants out. One of my favorites had to go with white. After picking out my outfit, I had to get my water. It's something I do every single day. Had to have it every day. So, you don't get dehydrated. It's good for you. You should drink a lot of it every single day. It's healthy. And I would advise that you get a water pitcher, one that of course can fit in a small fridge. But yeah, time to pour it. Alright, so since I got that, it's also a choice. Usually I would pour my water out before, but you can also get some ice for it. Of course, since it's hot in Savannah, you have to have some ice to cool your drinks, unless you want to go walking around drinking warm water. And I got these from the Walmart near the school actually, and they're just little circles, or spheres. They fit really well inside your cup. Of course, you don't want to go over too much or else your water will overflow, but you should still get a good amount in there so your water's not hot. After getting prepared in your room, it's time to use the bathroom. So, I have a basic setup. I just use Panoxyl. It's good for protecting your skin and for pimple control. And I have it paired with a morning and a night wash. But I usually use the morning. This one's a little bit more chalky, so you have to add a little bit of water to it. rubbing alcohol. Make sure you have Q-tips. These are really helpful. Put a little bit on here. And this, used to clean behind the piercings. Just throw that away. Put this up. Now that you're done in the bathroom, next step, getting dressed. Now it's time to put on the shoes. And of course, the last step, packing your book bag. Gotta be careful with this one. After that, you should be ready to go. That's it. Later. Of course, as a college student, you're all alone by now you're out of the house and you had to rely on yourself and not your parents. So here's a quote from the book, The Dirt Edition of Secrets of College Success, written by Lynn F. Jacobs and Jeremy S. Hyman. On page 3, chapter 10, things you need to know about college but probably don't. The quote that stuck out to me is, sure, there are professors who give instructions and author suggestions from time to time, but you're the one who have to take responsibility for hauling your butt out of bed when it's 10 degrees below zero or 105 above, depending on what school you're at and what you need to do. And the way I wake up, I set up alarms, and I have 3 separate alarms. One for Monday, Wednesday, one for Tuesday, Thursday, and one for Friday. But yeah, that was my day in the life video. I hope you have a good one.